Hey guys, hope you're well. Just making sure everything's all good before we go, as you do. Right. Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm just going to shrink myself down a little bit so we can not be looking at me, but looking at what it is I've got to show you. So today we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin price, what's going on about it, and what is it that I'm saying in the title. It isn't clickbait. It's a must-watch. It's something that it's a signal that comes up every now and then. Now, any of you that followed my last video, which was kind of like a fork between part of it being towards helping people with ADHD, and the other part of my channel being towards technical analysis and going through my university degree. And so there's that kind of fork there. But today it's just all about Bitcoin and what's going on with it. Why is it that I've brought this up to your attention? So these are the things that I just wanted to see. It's going to be a quick video, no more than 10 minutes. And here we are. So we've got the charts here. And this hash ribbon system, this is what I mentioned in the last video. If anyone made it towards like the last sort of quarter of the video, I mentioned about the percentages, and I saw that very soon, i.e. 3 days ago when I put the video up or whatever it was, that we would end up getting this buy signal because of this miners capitulation. As the miners have the halving, which obviously happened here, the halving happened, and then every time that the Bitcoin price and the miners have a point where the miners start turning around and saying, well, I'm not getting paid enough, this isn't good enough or whatever, there's a capitulation with regards to the price and that they get, the reward that they get. And so there's a little bit of fluctuation that the algorithm can do. So this hash ribbons indicator shows us where the minus capitulation has happened over the years. Every time that we end up having this going into this red, then we get this buy signal and we get this significant move to the upside. And every time that we've had this buy signal, we've had a move up, 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 up. So here, for example, we had this big up. And when I say a big up, I'm on about like quite a considerable percent. So we go from where that buy signal is to the top there. That's 136%. So that's a lot of money there. That was from this buy signal, and you know we can just keep going on. And then there was this buy signal here where it bounced off of this line, going up to there. We've got 390%. So even if it's just a sort of minor moves, say from here to the next one, that's 44%. Okay, so it's not hundreds of percent, but it's still the fact that it's anyway. What we've got now is we've got the buy signal, and it's now flashing up for us. I haven't seen anybody talk about it yet, but at the same time, I haven't really been looking around on the internet, other YouTubers very much, because I haven't had much time. So that's what's happened here. So the buy signal's happened. Something else that I find interesting is if we go to the pitchfork and we anchor from the point of where I see the sort of this trend line, this major bottom here, which is been a real sort of like sore point, you know, during that massive bear market that we had back in 2018. It hit that low during the COVID dump. So if we take that anchor point with our pitchfork and we go to the obviously the top of where it's been down to the bottom of where it's been, probably get that bang on if I use the magnet. Get that right on point. There you go. Take the magnet off now, and then we can zoom in and look at what's happened. So we've come down, we've bounced on the red, the buy signal's happened, and now we're going up. So it's highly likely, and here's that famous but dreaded thing, is that I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Blah. It's just what I'm doing, and what I would do is money that I've got saved up in elsewhere is going into Bitcoin at the moment, because I'm expecting Bitcoin to follow the trend of the pitchfork and also the fibs. So yeah, that's a basic gist of what I see going on. So even if we make a move here and go to the 786, hang on a minute, I've just done that the wrong way around. Sorry, guys. my bad. There you go. Just, zoom in there a little bit. Right. So we've bounced off that line. If we go to the 786, then that's a 34% move. We might get a bounce down, but to the next sort of point up where we're getting to the areas where I'm expecting it to be is sort of like 78, 79%. And we're talking a month, 2 months, I reckon. So that's what I'm going to be doing and looking forward. I'm not going to be putting a trade in on leverage or doing any sort of margin trading. I'm just literally going to buy, hold, take out for the short term because there's money that I need, and I believe that this is a good thing. In the meantime, just keep dollar cost averaging in as you go. Same thing for Algorand. Algorand's doing very good at the moment. It's a very good price. It's come right down here. Hash ribbons aren't quite the same. They don't really work with others. It's the Bitcoin that you want to use the hash ribbons for, really. Right, got it. And then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the Bitcoin dominance I wanted to mention is right down. So if you're thinking about buying altcoins or Bitcoin right now, we are in the territory where it's risky to buy altcoins in comparison to Bitcoin right now, presently, according to the dominance. Of course, I could be wrong, but I'm expecting Bitcoin to start taking dominance as it goes up. But obviously, the more altcoins that come on the market, and there are obviously as time's coming on and technologies increasing exponentially, and we've got more cryptocurrencies coming in all the time. The NFT market's flooded everything. There's just loads. Obviously, that's going to have a massive bearing on the Bitcoin dominance as well. So that needs to be taken into consideration. But I can certainly see us going up to the 50% mark on the Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin is where we need to be at the moment, in my humble opinion. Not financial advice. Blah. Okay? Promise you it'll be a quick video. It's just on that. It is a must watch because this buy signal hasn't failed. It just hasn't failed for me ever. Like in the history of Bitcoin, it has not failed. Here it went up and you got that sort of like exponential curve, that parabolic curve there from then. And here doesn't look like anything, but if we zoom in, and it's only because the price is so low at these prices here, but if we zoom right in and then we take the ruler and go from the buy price of these, okay, we had the dip, but if you stay with it, you know, the buy price, you're talking huge percentages. Even if you'd have come out there 562%, it just goes on to the next buy point, which would have been here, 429%, etc. So yeah, it's never failed. Just hold and don't lose your money. Don't lose your money. Don't panic. If anybody's bought up here, don't panic. Bitcoin is coming back. All right, guys, that's it for me. Nobody's come on the chat. Oh, we've got one person on the chat saying thank you for the positive video and some helpful information as always. So it's really nice to have that comment. Thank you very much. So shout out to Bethany there. Cool. All right, guys, I'm going to take it and go and say thank you very much for listening, and I will speak to you either on another cryptocurrency if anything else comes up. I think this is pertinent information and needs to be considered. And yeah, that's it. So love you all and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, please. Liking is really important, and just stick a comment in there because obviously the YouTube channel is growing, and I'm I want to make it succeed. I want to help people learn. I want to help people grow, and I want to help people understand the economy on this side of the channel. All right, guys. So thank you again, and I will catch you on the next chat. See you later.